Today I would like to share some thoughts, reflections, options, skills with you, how to thoughtfully and maybe even lovingly manage arguments and conflicts with people that we are in relationship with. And I think we all know and understand that conflicts, disagreements, misunderstandings naturally occur in all of our close relationships. And what really matters is how we deal with them. Not so much that they happen, but actually how we deal with them. And in my experience, when I have disagreements with people who are open-minded, who are open-hearted, when I feel myself open-minded and open-hearted, and when we both have an intent to learn and grow from our misunderstanding or disagreement, then I think resolutions are quite easily found. I think what we all struggle with when we get into conflicts, into arguments, where we become dismissive, where we blame, when we criticize and maybe get very angry, passively angry by emotionally withdrawing and disconnecting, or more actively and outwardly angry by shouting and verbally attacking the other. I think we can all find ourselves being at the receiving end of this and also giving it out. That's certainly my experience. And I've learned, as I've been struggling with this, throughout my life, more or less, I have kind of found a way of dealing with arguments, especially when they get stuck and circular and repetitive and hurtful and simply destructive. So there are 5 aspects, maybe skills, that I would like to share with you about this. And the first one is really when we find ourselves in an argument, maybe where we are feeling attacked or dismissed, or where we feel evoked and provoked to become very angry, and we shout, or the other person shouts, or the other person is totally emotionally disconnected. I think if we have an awareness that we are in the circular place that feels hurtful, we can then decide to thoughtfully and lovingly disengage. So the first skill is really self-awareness, to recognize we are in this place. The second, more difficult, I think, skill is to lovingly disengage, to almost say to the person we're arguing with, look, this isn't very fruitful. Let's just leave it here. I just need a bit of time to calm myself down or to reflect on what we've been talking about. And maybe when we're both in a better place, we come back to it. So that's a way of lovingly disengaging and communicating that we have decided to disengage from the argument for the time being. So self-awareness, lovingly disengaging. I think what is really difficult to do this is that when we disengage, it is quite a painful experience. It feels hurtful when we are out of the argument, maybe when we are on our own on a walk or in a separate room. We can feel a sense of heartbreak. It's kind of heartbreaking when someone we care about doesn't seem to understand what we want to communicate, or vice versa. It feels hurtful, and there is a sense of heartbreak about it, and also a sense of loneliness. Yet that the person we want to be understood by, that we want to find a resolution with, the person and I, in this case, or you, we can't find a peaceful agreement, and that feels lonely. Because we've left the argument not resolved, but unresolved. But we decided it was safer, better to step out of the argument for the time being. So we have to be willing to deal with and to feel our feelings of heartbreak, loneliness, also helplessness. helplessness over the other. We need to really understand that we can't control or influence really the other person's thoughts, feelings, perceptions when engaged in an argument. So it's a sense of helplessness over the other that we also feel. We might feel hurt and angry too. So we have to be willing and able to feel and regulate our emotions once we've disengaged from the argument. And that's the loving nature, to kind of lovingly attend to our feelings, to find a safe place for these feelings within ourselves, or also maybe in nature or in a room in the house where we feel comfortable and safe, and to regulate our emotions, our feelings. And I think that also requires us to take full ownership for our capacity to regulate our feelings when engaged in an argument. It is an inside job. It's nothing to do with the person we're arguing with. It's an inside job to disengage from something we don't like to be part of, that's not fruitful, and then to attend to our feelings afterwards, to attend to them, to soothe them, and to release them. So these are a few skills that I wanted to share with you that I've been finding really helpful. First of all, the self-awareness that we are in a circular argument that doesn't lead anywhere and that hurts. Second, to lovingly disengage, to say, let's leave it here for now and come back when we are in a better space. Third, to be willing and able to feel our feelings and to regulate our feelings of heartbreak, loneliness, disconnect, anger and hurt, and to take loving responsibility for our feelings, nourishing them, nourishing ourselves, attending to our feelings, and take ownership that this is our job. And then if we're in a good relationship and that is helpful, we can come back to the disagreement in a calm way and in a thoughtful way, and hopefully we can work something out the next time. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and push the like button, which will help my videos to get distributed a bit more. Thank you very much and have a great day.